Another one of our ranching neighbors, and one of the first ones that I met when I started working here at the ranch. He rolled in with a pickup load of sweet corn that he was distributing to the neighbors, and said, "I just want to say hi. I know you're new in the area, and I ran over to Rose Tree, and looking forward to working with you." And that's always been my relationship with Bill, is that we look forward to working with each other. And we actually trade, okay, if you'll be on this committee for me, I'll be on this committee for you. So with that, I would like to introduce Bill Brake from the Rose Tree Ranch.
Yeah, thank you for letting me follow you.
Anybody can do
I
it.
didn't think he was going to show up. I got to get away with this, but he showed up. Well, I'm Bill Brake, and if you look out that window, that's my ranch. You have to go through a couple of them to get there with the Mustangs. I, like Ian, put together a PowerPoint program. First of all, I brought my briefcase that I cowboy. You can get them at Walmart. And I put together my slides, and my wife had asked me what I was doing, and I said, I don't know, I'm getting more confused than when I put this together. Second of all, I said to myself, I'm going to follow Ian, so he does everything I would say. And so how am I going to say it? So I thought, well, you got to come up with a different angle. And I thought I had it made because I didn't think he was going to show up. and so I was just absolutely crushed when I saw that black hand. And etc. Because then I could have talked about monitoring, and I could have talked about all the stuff that we do and all the science, but we stole all that. I'm not asking questions or answering questions on climate change, so I'm going to make that up forward right now. I'm asking a question. And my PowerPoint is this is water. Okay. And my other PowerPoint slide, and I asked Suzanne to help me out with one, is this. There's probably two people in this room who recognize this. That is a chunk of a mineral block that sits out there all over his ranch, my ranch.
We don't use them.
I didn't get on you. You can keep on. I'll pass this around. Please don't lick it. Linda asked me about 6 months if I would do this, and I said, oh, sure, Linda. And then she called me about 4 days ago and said, you remember you're giving that presentation? And I said, what presentation? And she said, well, you and Ian. And I said, okay, well, I'm going before Ian. She said, well, no, we already printed it. Ian's going first. And I said, I don't want to do this. Here I am. So I hope you don't fire me, because I can't take the cut and pay, but I'm going to do the best that I can to give you a different perspective than maybe Ian did, except that we both do one thing. And Ian said we raise cattle. We don't. We raise grass. We should choose to feed cattle to it. If I could make more money feeding elephants to it, then the BLM would allow me to feed elephants. And the community would let me feed elephants. I feed elephants. But that's not what happens. I feed cattle because that is the only way that I can economically sustain one of the most beautiful places in this particular valley, the Rose Tree Ranch and the Mustang Mountains in the area along both sides. So, having to do that, I have a lot of people who want to help me. And they all mean good, but they're not out there understanding that it's my job to go out every day and make sure those waters are working. And it's my job to go out there every day and make sure that those cattle are where they're supposed to be. That somebody didn't leave the gate open. Those are my jobs. The BLM, the state, the other people, they don't have the personnel and the people to do it. I'm responsible for it, and I'm held responsible for it. If I don't raise And if I don't do a good job raising grass, I'm not hurting you people, I'm hurting me. It's me that gets punished. Ian's very modest. The ranchers today are a whole lot different when I was a kid, and that was a long time ago. Those guys do puts and takes on cattle. They look at the commodities market. They do all of this stuff so they can sustain that grassland out there. Ian and I, when we go out and put a new water in, we don't go out there and put a new water in. We gotta get monitoring data that says that there's a reason to put this water in there. So we go to Dan, people like him, we go to Kim, we go to people that are probably here that I should mention. I have a lot of friends in RCS that help me out. And we monitor the vegetation and et cetera, and we say, look, we can take this area, if we can stretch water over here, and we can get better utilization, and that frees up on this other area over here. Nobody argues that. But if you don't have backup or the science, you ain't gonna go anywhere. My dad used to go out there and say, why did they put me back in Canada? Grass is up to the belly of my stomach. That didn't work, or belly floor. In my case, it might have been. But the belly of his horse. The reality of it is you have to have science and those people that do that to allow you to manage, to maintain, and sustain the areas that we are in charge of doing. And without that scientific help, we're dead meat. Because then it becomes politics and personalities. And I don't need to tell you in this day and age about politics and personalities. If you don't turn on CNN or Fox News, that'll straighten you out a little bit. So having said that, and knowing what Ian was going to say, I gave you two things. I passed the saw block. And let me tell you what that does, real quickly, because I know we're running short of time, and I don't want to. I showed you the water, okay? This is my life or death district. I don't have one single spring on that 11,000 acres. Al Wilcox, my partner, and I run that place, and there's no water over there. Everything has been developed. Well, in order for me to get water, I've got to drill a hole. Well, you don't drill holes today like you did 20 years ago. Things have changed. The pipe you use in there has changed. Somebody has done work, 10 minutes. I can cut it. So that takes science. You got to get the pipe. I now use solar. 5 years ago, I couldn't have used solar out there because there wasn't the ability to pump for the depth that I have to get up there. I used to have windmills. In fact, the funny story is I have a windmill right on the road. Some of you went by. I can't take that windmill down, even though it's broke. And the reason I can't take it down is because people stop and take pictures of that windmill with a biscuit sitting back behind it. I took that windmill down, I would take more. So, I leave that windmill up there because my life is easier with that windmill. Even though there's a solar pump right underneath it. I mean, even I got smarter, you know, okay. And I can go on to the pipelines that we've gone up there and the drinkers that are different now than they were, etc. All that's done because somebody in some university or some area said, hey, we can do this better and build it better. And that's what's great about it. Okay. That piece of salt that I set around, that is not just a piece of salt. That is vegetation that was collected, sent to the University of Arizona and said, you know, Bill, you got a pretty good deal. You don't have any selenium and you don't have any copper. And I thought, it's funny, I thought we were in a copper state. How could I not have that? I want copper. Apparently there's copper and then there's copper. And so I had that put together for that area over there so that my cattle are healthy. Incidentally, the game and fish people were over there, and they were bragging about the horns they're getting and the number of animals that are going up there. And I was listening to the Fish and Game Commissioner And I brought out a thing, they asked me to give a little talk, and I said, isn't it amazing since we've been putting this stuff out here that you're getting these horns out here and they're doing much better? It's all because of the health of the animal. And Ian and I and other ranchers around here, we do it for ourselves because it's a proper way to run it, but there's a lot of benefits that come from it for the whole community, the whole area. And I'm not going to go into it, but I'd like to kind of wrap it up, because I had to think about what I was going to say, because I knew he'd take all my thunder. And, so what does all this science lead to? Here's what it leads to. I looked 15 new waters over there on that hillside when you drive out there and look at it. 15 new waters in the last 10, 12 years. Al and I have gone out there and done that. That's 15 little small deer herds that weren't there before. Maybe only 4 or 5 of them there, but they were there. They were not there because they could only have so many. That's 15 few more javelinas. That's 15 more birds that have access to water. That doesn't do me any good. It does, it makes me feel good. What really makes me feel good is the antelope that I'm seeing. Okay, so pat me on the back, thank you, I appreciate that. But, you know, I don't have a jar out there to put money in, and nobody would anyway. So what do I get out of this? Those 15 little herds of deer increased the Arizona Game and Fish put out about 8 or 9 new tags this year. First time we've had 3 antelope tags. People go buy those tags, they come down here, and there's economics is part of this still. All of a sudden there's 15 or 20 more people renting hotel rooms in Sonoma. Somebody stopping at Bernie's and picking up a 6-pack of beer or Coke and getting some donuts. Somebody else is going around there and stopping and buying some gas. All of this is contributed because I choose to raise grass and feed it to cattle. And I don't expect anybody to give it to me, but I want you to understand that we do more, Ian and I, than just do that. We try to make a living for our families, but we have a responsibility to the community that we do that because it's by choice. We don't turn the water off when we take the cattle out. We leave the water on there. He was very modest about how he grazes it. He knows and I know. I mean, I got wingless bluegrass. I hit it when it's in seed because I don't want to ruin my natives. I hold up. I don't know if it works. All I know is I'm not losing the native to the ladies. But we just do that because we see it happen. No, we don't have a symposium. Nobody listens to us. In fact, most of the time we have a lot of people that are more concerned about me taking that windmill down. So what I am telling you is we're proud to be custodians for you on that property. We try to do the best we can, and we use the science to justify what we can. But if we can't make a living there, then we can't have those waters out there, and we can't have the things that is necessary for all to enjoy. So, I mean, I don't expect any awards. I don't give them to Ian. But we do the best we can. We try to help, and it makes us feel good. And there's nothing greater than me to get on horseback, smoking my pipe, and walk through a herd of antelope in the morning that were never there 3 years ago. That's what I do. That's it. Did I do it? Presentation and go home. Ian answered all your questions, I'm sure. So.
Well, I was wondering about time.
We are going to have a little panel later, so you are going to stick around there.
Sure.
All right. So, wow, you and Ian managed to have some extremely important things to say, and Kim helped us appreciate a role, long-term role in monitoring in science in the area. But